So you guys are from the band Conditions, and you're actually heading down to Australia for Soundwave early next year.
We are. We're excited. Like, we had the chance to do Soundwave back in 2012, and, to get invited back is incredible. And, a little added bonus is that, our February is our winter, and it's your summer, so we're very excited.
Yeah, it's warming up here already for you. So you actually did Soundwave only 2 years ago?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And what was that like for you? I mean, you have done festivals in America, of course, which quite often are a lot bigger than ours, but Soundwave is our biggest one.
It was amazing. The scale of, Soundwave is much bigger than any festival we've played here in America, which is amazing. And I guess the little added bonus is that Australian fans are a lot more excited to be where they are than American fans on a grand scale, because I don't want to throw, Americans under the bus or anything, but a lot of people gather their musical taste and are kind of shy away from it, and kind of aren't as open-minded as people in other places such as Australia are. So, when we played and saw how, I guess, open-armed Australians were to not only us, but just the fact that they were at a show, it was fantastic. And it kind of spoiled us in a way.
That's no good. No, it is good, actually, because next year's Soundwave is going to be even bigger because it's going to be over 2 days.
Yeah, we're so excited.
And you guys, you've got a week off in the middle, of course. Are you planning some side shows?
Yeah, we're definitely going to nail down some side shows. I don't know when, I don't know where, and because I don't think that's even been thought about yet. But I think definitely yes, we want to do some.
Awesome. And this is Brandon who's doing most of the talking at the moment, yeah?
Yeah.
So, there's 3 of you actually that started the band, which is 8 years ago now.
Oh yeah. 8 years. It's long, but it was fun.
So is the band developing into what you envisioned, or have you sort of changed tack on the way?
I think that, I think that Conditions has grown as organically as possible. I think that, with our first album, Fluorescent Youth, we were young and, raring to prove ourselves. And, I like that album a lot, but I think that it is totally obvious that we were thinking very hard about what we were going to put on that album. And then our second album, Full of War, I think was a lot more natural. And I think you can tell that, we were growing up, and we were, I guess, even more so than growing up, we were just not afraid to prove a point anymore. We just wanted to play our music. I think that Full of War feels a lot more natural and a lot more, sincere. So yeah, I'm excited with how it's grown.
Missing Hours is an acoustic album.
There's a couple acoustic songs, a couple cover songs, and 2 new songs as well.
So that means that then you are working on another one now.
Actually, it doesn't.
Why not? So how do you guys work? Do you take time off to actually do your writing and that, do you?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, Missing Hours is actually our final album. We have decided to call it quits.
You're joking me, aren't you?
No.
I don't know whether to believe you or not.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm serious.
Well, then why are you laughing so much? You guys, you're not really breaking up.
100%. 100%. I'm super serious. Because that's everybody's response. Everybody's response is like, what? After 8 years and 3 albums and countless tours and having the ability to tour, incredible places such as Australia, we've decided that, Conditions has kind of hit a ceiling, and, it's sad, but, where something that starts out as a hobby has to grow into a job, and if that job isn't sustaining you as a human being by yourself, unfortunately you kind of do have to make a rational choice and choose to hang the hat and move on. So that's exactly what we've had to do with Condition.
Right, so then Soundwave next year is the last chance Australians are going to get to see Conditions.
Yeah, it's actually, the last show's Conditions will probably ever play.
Oh, Like, really, seriously, the last shows, you don't have any planned at home at the moment, so this could be your farewell tour.
Yeah, the only plans that we have at home are just to enjoy being individuals and untangling our lives from the lives of 5 people.
Are you actually, Brandon, are you planning on staying involved in music, or are you looking at going somewhere else in life for a while?
For the foreseeable future, I really, I'm looking forward to growing up and, having roots and, working with, I've got a good job at home and I live with my girlfriend and I'm really enjoying that because, my entire life since I was, 18 years old, I haven't been quote unquote home for more than 3 months. And, I'm really looking forward to seeing what life is like when I'm home for, a few years. So yeah, I want to see what the other side, the more structured side, the more quote unquote normal side is like.
So you're leaving your options open. If you want to go back into music after you've had some time at home, then you will. If not, then you won't.
Oh yeah, I don't hate music. I don't, like you said, I'm completely open to everything. I'm just looking more so forward to, I guess, being a grounded human being.
It is 100% commitment of your life being in music and very little reward a lot of the time.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've 8 years with Conditions and, a couple more years on top of that with other bands. I've, sacrificed a lot. And, I'm not trying to get sympathy for it, but I'm just saying I would love to have something, come into my life and stay.
Yeah. Can I ask Ryan then? Ryan, are you planning on staying in a band or are you planning on leaving the scene for a while as well?
I'm kind of in the same boat as Brandon. I mean, playing music as long as we did, and it's something that never really leaves you. I'll always play music. I don't know if it'll ever be in the same realm as Conditions was. I don't know if I'll ever take it as serious. I don't know if I'll ever have it as a career again. If an opportunity arises, maybe I'll jump on it. But as of now, I'm basically in the same boat, just kind of building my own life, normal life at home. And, I'll always play music. I'll still play drums and, maybe be in some local bands around town. But I don't know if I'll ever do something as serious as Conditions was. Even though I would love to, it's hard. Music's hard.
Yeah. So then, well, like you said, it's hard work and that, and you're out on the road a lot of the time. So what is, both of you, do you have a favourite memory that you will take away from this?
Oh, absolutely. Countless memories. Over 8 years of touring, you kind of learn to, when you pull up to a city to play, you load your gear in and then you just leave. You just walk around the city. And we got to do a lot of that. For example, here in the States, we've been to all 48 continental U.S. states. Just missing Hawaii and Alaska. And, on top of that, we've got the UK, we've got Australia, and that's fantastic. That right there was my memory. Being able to just be over that much space on Earth and being able to immerse myself in it, I'll never forget any of that. I think it's one of the best ways that you can grow up.
Awesome. And Ryan, can I ask then, with all the travelling and that, are you breaking up because someone annoy you every time you get out on the road? You're like, I've had enough of that.
Yeah, there's everyone's kind of got their own thing that they end up doing that you get a little tired of. One of our guitar players, Jason, he might be the biggest handful out of everyone in the band. He really, really, really likes his adult beverages. And he can get a little out of hand sometimes with all that.
Yeah, it's really ironic that it's called adult beverages when it turns him into such a baby.
Yeah, it's very true.
Well, so then, you love the travelling and the touring, but then when you're there, it's kind of the same, and you don't get to enjoy a lot of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, traveling is fantastic, but when it's in close confines with, 4 other people, and you rarely have time to yourself, the littlest things start to get under, your skin very easily. There's really nothing can be done about it. It's just the natural progression of being stuck in those close confines, I guess. But yeah, I mean, you know, we never really had any big problems as far as, you know, each other rubbing each other the wrong way. But like I said, it just always boils down to that just conditions never got to a point where it was financially stabilizing us. And so that's what's caused us to park the tour van one time and leave it.
Hit the old dusty trail.
Yeah.
Well, I live like over an hour outside of Melbourne, but you're quite welcome to come for a home-cooked meal while you're in Australia if you want to jump on the train.
That's awesome. Thank you.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I mean it. Like, you're quite welcome to. I will definitely cook you dinner if you want while you're down in Melbourne and just make a normal night of it.
Very, very cool. Thank you.
That's okay. I will tell people they can find you at Conditions Band on Facebook, and you are and you are coming to Soundwave and soundwavefestival.com to purchase the tickets. Now, which day are you guys on? You're on with Slipknot, day one in Melbourne.
Yeah, we're on with Slipknot.
Yeah.
Well, I will catch up with you guys at Soundwave, and I will extend that dinner invitation again when I meet you there. How's that?
Very good. We look very much forward to it.
Thank you very much. You guys have been great.
Of course, thank you very much.
The interview didn't exactly go the way I thought it would, because I wasn't expecting you to say you were breaking up, but people definitely should get down to Soundwave and check you guys out, because it will be the last chance to see you and send you off with a bang.
Absolutely.
And I don't mean that in a literal way. It has been great. And I look forward to catching up with you guys at Soundwave, and have fun. It sounds like you're planning on it anyway.
Absolutely. We look very much forward to having a bunch of fun down there.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Of course. Thank you.